Oh, hello. So you like to play Apex Legends. Don't come here for pro plays, I'm not the pro player. However, once in a while, I do have a pretty good match, and whether by coincidence or not, it's usually because I pick a different legend or loadout to freshen things up, which in turn helps me to play a bit better than I usually do, which is to blaze and raise until I die like an idiot loser. So what if you want one of those fancy damage badges or just a new personal record to help increase your KDR? Well, if you're like me, then you usually go for the up close and personal kind of fight with a mobility legend because that's where the excitement is. Bangalore actually is a good choice for this with her double time passive for quicker movement when under fire and for her smoke launcher to keep things just confusing enough to gain the upper hand. That very confusion might just be your greatest weapon when you get your hands on a long-range digi-threat scope and you happen to have a triple take because it's basically a shotgun at close range. But now with the scope, you may begin to realize that you've been playing Bangalore all wrong. Or let me say that's what I realized for myself. She is great for the close-up rumbles, and her smoke can keep you visually protected. Or what I like to do with it is shoot it toward the enemy to keep them from seeing me make my move. Now, keep in mind, her smoke launcher has a long range. You could shoot that shit across the map, basically. Just be careful with that if you're fighting a bloodhound. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so dead. No! How do I get out? Ah! Where are they? Yes! Now, combine her smoke with a digi-threat and a sniper rifle, and you've got a recipe for damage and kill farming. Know what I'm saying? Now, this might be old news to some of you, but there are a lot of new players to the game. So this is just to give you some ideas in case you haven't tried this kind of thing before with Bangalore. Of course, it also helps if your squad mate has a digi-threat as well, which Verdsky did in this case with her Volt SMG, so we were able to play pretty well off each other in this scenario. Also, positioning is still important as ever, and I honestly expected to get knocked here from another party coming in to spine me since I was simply using nature's freckles for cover. But you know what? Some of us play to win and some of us play just for fun or to complete challenges for that daily dopamine that we crave. This happened to be our final match of the evening, with my objective being to finish a weekly challenge for sniper kills. Well, I do declare that challenge complete. So what if your goal is to get a high damage number? In this match, I ended up squeaking by 3,000 damage, which for the average player, I think is pretty good. You know, most of us aren't out there dropping 20 bombs. That's actually pretty damn rare. But let's say you want one of those damage badges that you don't have yet. Well, another tactic you could use is to let the enemy squads heal and revive so you can keep attacking them and make them go through their medkits and go through their shield cells. Remember though, the objective of a battle royale is to survive and be the last one standing. So if you want to win, I do not recommend playing with your food, as that can easily backfire on you, whether by a third party or the squad you're toying with making a comeback and beating you instead. In this case, I was simply trying to complete a daily challenge to perform one finisher, but it cost me. It's all about risk versus a reward when you're playing for trackers and badges. And let's be honest, those metrics in this game do not really mean much outside of feeding our egos. Anyway, if the RNG gods are gracious and deliver a quality loadout to you as Bangalore with a digi-threat, try this method and see how it works for you. For me, it turned out to be a nice way to get through some weekly challenges and help me finish up my battle pass this season. Whatever you do, just remember to keep the fun first. This is a video game after all. GG, ya dingus!